Hi, this is Custom Indie Creations coming at you with another custom review.
Roxy, get out of here! Run!
This is my custom security breach ruin, Lego Fnaf ruined Roxy. So as you can see, she's got shattered shell all around her endo. I really wanted to show some exposed endo, just like the actual design, so that's why I went with thinner parts, and I didn't have to add casing to a lot of parts unless it was actually on the model. So here she is. She's got a great face detail with like the jaw with 4 tiny teeth. I'm really happy with how that part sort of encapsulates the sort of bare endo that she had, or technically the mask from Help Wanted 2 on her face. So I'm pretty happy with that. She has green claws, purple casing on the right arm, wires, shattered casing. She's got shattered shells all over. She's got one exposed endo foot compared to the one with the casing on it. She's got pretty much anything that I could add. So she even has the little bits at the side of her head and a bunch of wild hair tendrils on the back of her head too. And of course the green spike on the front. She's also got a tail, tiny tail. I wasn't able to include the wires because they would have just pretty much got damaged. I also included some parts on the side like the shattered casing on the mid-torso, as well as some red cloth, although it's not cloth, and just more exposed endo parts really. So I'm very happy with how she turned out for details. So yeah, even got the rib column as well. So articulation. She has a ball joint at the head which allows you to do pretty much forward, back, left, right. I don't like to stress the joint backwards as much because of the hair. I don't want to actually ruin the hair at all. Ruin. Yeah, so she can look up and down and side to side, so that's always handy. She's got trigger happy shoulders, unfortunately. So basically the mimic frame. We will get to the mimic soon. So yeah, out left to right, forwards back. You've got a single jointed elbow as well as a wrist swivel and a bicep swivel. I don't use the wrist swivel much, but it is there. It does exist. I just don't want to damage the fingers. Okay. She's also got an ab crunch, which is on a single ball joint, so she can move forwards and back and side to side, so that's always handy. Gives you some really dynamic poses. It just gives it more character. And you got a tail on a swivel. Oh, sorry, no, a hinge. It's not on a swivel. Technically it is, but you wouldn't really need to swivel it. But yeah, there's the left to right motion on the ball joint torso. And we've got a ball joint at the thigh, or 2 ball joints at the thigh, and one at the calf as well, which allows you to do some pretty good bending. It doesn't look pretty from the side because, I mean, it's more like just a half square really, but it does the job. And she has something that not a lot of actually none of my creations have. She has a fully functioning ankle rocker. Ironically, I actually designed this by accident. This was a complete mistake, and I'm honestly surprised it worked. But it worked, so that's really cool. And I was able to replicate it, but this is the only time I can do this because I don't have the pieces to make more, sadly. Because it's that ball joint on a peg, and it just slots through a stud, and that little hole there. So for comparisons, here he is with the big boy, Springtrap, or as my dad calls him, Moldy. So yeah, he's much bigger, obviously. He's huge. And thicker and bulkier. And there she is with the Mimic. Pretty cool. And here she is with Burn Trap. Burn Trap looks great next to her too. We've got Sun. She looks great next to Sun as well. Glamrock Chica, who I'm waiting on building her guitar, but there she is. And last but not least, Funko Ruined Chica. So there she is against a Funko figure. And here's the new jaw, so I'll show that off in a comparison. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This figure is really cool. I'm really happy with how she turned out. Anyway, this is Custom Indie Creations, signing out. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all on the next one.